Hello everybody, welcome back to the Axel channel. In this video, we're gonna look at mental health and see how it affects people in relationships. So, as usual, I didn't read it at all. I would like to read it live, I'd say, and have my fresh reaction on it. I'm uncomfortable that way. That's why I do it like that. And I think it's just more genuine and too much thought, might just put you on the wrong track. So let's do it like this. All right. My girlfriend's mental health problems have significantly affected mine, and it's unbearable. I don't want to break up, but I also don't know what to do. What would you recommend in our situation? Okay, female 21, female 26. I'm guessing you're the 21-year-old. You may be the 26-year-old. Maybe we'll see as we read. Let's go. My girlfriend has BPD, and at the beginning of our relationship, things were very up and down. She would break up with me and then immediately want to get back together during an episode. Despite that, I stayed because she's an incredibly loving and compassionate person, and I know she doesn't mean it when she's having an episode. The challenge is that when she's going through a depressive episode, she becomes very distant and says things like our relationship won't work or that the future we talked about together was not real. It's difficult because I still see her, but she doesn't feel like the same person in those moments. Okay. Over the past year, things seem to improve, and I started feeling hopeful about the future. But now, she's having another depressive episode and is going back to the mental hospital. Oh, okay. This happened multiple times last year. I've always been supportive, but I've been feeling completely drained, isolated, unable to eat, sleep, or even function at work. I want to be there for her, but this is really taking a toll on me. I don't know how to handle this situation in a way that prioritizes both her well-being and my own. What do you think is the best solution here? Okay, so I think that first of all, thank you for sharing your story with us today. I mean us, meaning the Reddit, my community, and myself. So thank you for that. I think there are probably a lot of other people in the same situation as you as well. Not a lot, but enough so that it could be advice could be useful for yourself and many other people that are in a situation where they're dating someone that's having severe mental health issues. Because if you're talking about a mental hospital, that means that like she's been like diagnosed, and people are following her recovery and making sure that she doesn't stay outside. It's because she's in a mental hospital. So it's a very tough situation. It's very complicated. I don't know if you have doubts about your own feelings, but obviously you not feeling good at all and not being able to sleep or eat is absolutely completely normal. I don't think I would be able to sleep or eat if I know that my fiance was in the hospital. This, like, no matter what it was, if it was an accident or her mental health issues, this is not something that's that you can just take and get over with. The advice might sound boring, but I'll be able to like go through it a little bit. First, actually, I have a few questions before I get to the advice. First of all, is how long you guys been together? Trying to smile. Are you 26 or are you 21? How long have you guys been together? Has she always had these issues whilst you guys were together? Okay, well, you tell me at the beginning of the relationship things were very up and down, and she would break up with you and want to come back with you immediately after an episode. Okay, so I feel like right now it's actually kind of tough to discern if she loves you or not. I don't know if she would be capable of answering that question with 100% accuracy, because she probably doesn't know herself. Now, what you want to care about really at this point is getting help. You know what? People are gonna hate me saying this, and I'm saying the exact same thing a lot of times actually, because that is the case a lot of times. This is not something you can do by yourself, my friend. You cannot. You shouldn't do it by yourself, and you won't do it by yourself. You just won't succeed. What I mean by help is, I don't know how your family situation is. Ask help from your parents, brothers and sisters, if you have brothers and sisters, your close friends, like spending time with you, helping you to eat, maybe the fact that you have someone also next to you because you work. I don't know if you live by yourself, and if you're alone at home. If you're not alone at home, make sure that people around you know how you feel so that they can be here to support you. Now, if you are alone at home, just invite a friend to just be around, around the night, around the evening. They don't have to. You don't have to ask them to do anything. They can just be with you and spend time with you. During the situations where she's gone to the mental hospital. Now, I hope she's getting the help that she needs. Your girlfriend. You also definitely need to get help. You didn't mention therapy anywhere. Maybe I didn't read it well, but I don't see you mentioning therapy at all. You definitely need a therapist. Why? First of all, you need to obviously talk about and vent about your relationship to your therapist so that you have someone that understands these things on a high level, obviously, on a professional level and a scientific level. And two, your therapist is going to help you find ways to be able to deal with that. So obviously, it seems like I feel like the status quo is that you should not be in a relationship like that. That is extremely harmful for you to be in a relationship like that, and that there is very little that you can do to help her. And so these three things are like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't actually pursue this type of relationship because there's very little you can do to help her. She's affecting you a lot in a negative way, and the effect of these two things is enough for a lot of people to just move on and find someone else for themselves. Now, if you do not want to do that, which is the obvious, simplest, status quo like solution for your problem, is just leave. Leave. Now, if you want to stay with her, which I think is going to be very hard but possible, is you're going to want to find tools in order to first be okay with yourself. So be okay in the moments when she's gone or when she's having episodes, and also find tools so you can help her slightly more than you are now. Now, if you're already going to see a therapist and it's ineffective, I would advise you to leave. If you and therapist and it's ineffective, ineffective therapy, in my opinion, is only ineffective if you've had literally no results in over like a year. That's probably because you need to just change the way you live. At this point, especially in a situation like you are, right? You're gonna want to see at least some results. At least some results. Like one conversation that you guys are able to have a little bit more. Or that one thing that she's able to do more than she wasn't able to do. Like this is progress, okay? I'm talking about literally 0% change. You are the exact same person or worse actually than you were the year before. So no change or worsening of the situation over a year of going to therapy. Very bad. Couples therapy could also help you guys. It could help her understand the weight that she puts on your back, and it can help you lift that weight up off your own back yourself, and it can also help her feel better about herself in an environment where she probably might feel safer since you're here. I don't know how she lives the mental hospital. I don't know if she likes it. She probably doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if people like or don't like the mental hospital experience. It's quite, I mean, in reports it's quite nuanced, right? People are like, yeah, I'm very happy I went to this institution to save my life, and other people are like, yeah, they just drug me and make me numb, and it's not good at all. So I don't know which one it is for your girlfriend, so maybe you also can ask her that. But in terms of support, if you want to be able to support her and yourself, definitely ask help from therapy, your family as well, and make sure that she's surrounded by people that don't like put her down and judge her for who she is, and that are actually trying to get her better. I know that there's like this you didn't mention that at all, but I'm thinking about it right now. And for anyone that's thinking about this, it's like the tough love thing doesn't work. Why do I think it doesn't work? It's because usually people like this that have mental health issues that need to go to mental hospitals, or that have slight mental health issues that don't need to go to a mental hospital but that still have like ADHD or OCD, these people are gonna get made fun of outside enough. They're gonna see random people outside are gonna just laugh at them and criticize them for who they are. Like their loved ones don't need to be the ones doing that. Other people are gonna do that for them. If you want them to have like a thick skin or something, other people are just gonna do that fine for you, bro. Like, you do not have to do this. Like, I'm sure you don't have to remind her that like this is wrong or this is, I'm pretty sure she knows. And it's not because you know something is wrong and you know how wrong it is that you're gonna stop doing it. Especially if you have mental health issues, it's not gonna happen. So I think you need to count a lot on your patience. You need to bank a lot on your love on her, and you need to just trust her to get better. You guys are young, so she has a lot of chances to get better if she just follows the right treatments and talks to the right people. Don't hesitate to try multiple therapists, because I think you might need like a very specific one for the situation. But there are definitely ways for you guys to be together. It's gonna take time, my friend. Time. It's gonna take like 3, 4, 5 years, maybe 6. It's something that you're gonna have to live and relive. And your feelings of isolation and drainness are gonna be probably consistent for another while if you're gonna do this, and it's probably gonna be very, very hard on you. So really, really, really make sure you have people around you that are here to help you out and support you if you do crumble one day. This is gonna be very important. And make sure that you speak to someone professionally who can advise you professionally on what to do, and tell them specifically, because therapists will probably tell you that as well. Oh, you can just break up with her. Specify it that you want to have the strength and the courage and the will to stay with her, even though she's going through that. And people will help you. There are ways to do this, literally. It's just very, very hard, and you just need to know exactly what you're getting into. And if you know exactly what you're getting into, and you're like, I know it's hard, I know it's very difficult, I know it's gonna fuck up my mental health as well sometimes, but I love her and I want to do it because I see these things and these things in her. First of all, she's extremely lucky to have someone that's to see that about her, even though her mental health could be blinding, all her good parts. So that's really nice that like someone can actually be there for her and see the soft and sweet parts of herself, even though the bad ones are probably the ones showing the most. And you need to hold on to that as well. People are like this, and sometimes the bad shows up more than the good, but the good still exists. And what we want is to have the good come out more than the bad, basically. And this is basically what you want to go to with a therapist, so that you can have tools and also just fix your own mental health as well. Don't hesitate to take distance from her. I mean, I don't think you really have a choice at this point if she's away in the mental hospital, and this happened multiple times last year as well. But don't be afraid to take a little bit of distance from her, mentally and physically as well. And let her know that like you want to work in order to make yourself better, make her better, and make your relationship better in the process. I think that's about it. I think that's what I would recommend for you to do. I hope my advice helped. I hope you're okay, my friend. And I hope you will be okay. Seek help. Just go ask people for help. They'll help you out, especially people you love. Even though they might not, know her or necessarily like her. Hopefully they do, and if they do, even better. But even if they don't, they don't have to to help you out. It's you don't ask people to just go above and beyond. I think spending time with you and making sure you're okay and safe is more than enough, and people who love you are gonna want to do that, and people who love her are gonna want to do that for her too. So yeah, that's it. That's my advice. I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.